If you know you don't have enough money now, please pause, hold on, because they're not they pursue you for Nigeria when you dey. I know that Nigeria is really very difficult at this time. Do not sell your house just because you want to japa to the UK. It's because UK, yeah, you will work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And you won't even be able to buy that house back. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you the truth. You cannot afford to buy 80 million naira house, 100 million naira house, 60 million naira house, even 50 million, even 30 million naira house. Sometimes it usually take people like 8, 7, 8, 10 to 15 years before they can actually gather that huge amount of money to be able to buy a house or build a house in Nigeria. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are okay. So for my old subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos, and for my new subscribers, you are highly welcome. Thank you for joining the Ennis family. So guys, today's video is sponsored by Urban Student. Thank you, Urban Student, for sponsoring today's video. In case you've not heard about Urban Student is a platform through which international students book their accommodations, okay? And the good thing is that you don't need to pay any money. You only get to pay when you arrive in the UK. That means you can start booking now. Maybe you are already in the process or you've gotten your visa. You can book your accommodation now to secure that space, okay? Because you're not the only one that is booking the accommodation. A lot of students like you who are planning to come into the UK to study, they are booking accommodations already, okay? And for you to secure that space, you need to book that accommodation. So Urban Student, work according to your budget. No matter what your budget is, guys, they have in suite, they have in studio, and they also have shared apartment. That means you can even share more than one person, okay? So no matter what your budget is, guys, they have an accommodation for you. And their accommodation is usually close to the universities here in the UK. Their accommodation also is located in most of the cities in the UK. They also have other services like pick up from the airport straight to your accommodation. Isn't that nice? So guys, if you are interested, just go below my description bar. There is a link there. Click on that link and it will take you straight to their platform, okay? Just browse through and then look for any accommodation of your choice and then book with my link. Oh, do not go online and browse, okay? Make sure you book with my link, okay? And I also want to thank some of my subscribers for booking through my link. I saw all of that in my emails. You guys are wonderful. I love you guys. So guys, let's just dive into today's topic, okay? So from the title, you already know what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Please make sure you watch this video to the very end, okay? Because I'm going to be giving out vital informations of what you shouldn't do if you want to come to the UK. What you should do and what you shouldn't do. So there are some kind of things that I've been hearing, guys. So my DM is full. Yes, my Instagram DM is full. And before now, a lot of people reach out to me on my Instagram. They send me DM and then I reply to their messages. But I don't know, maybe something has changed of recent. And I think it's about this election that just took place in Nigeria, the presidential election. So I think maybe a lot of people were just kind of skeptical about it, if they want to travel to the UK or not. Maybe some of them actually said, if Obi should win, if Peter Obi should win, we will stay back in Nigeria. And if he doesn't win, then we are going to Japa. So you see this Japa journey, I think it has increased though. The people that jackpot last year, me, I also jackpot last year. So the people that jackpot last year, I can assure you that more people are going to jackpot this year, okay? Based on the results of the election. So my husband's friend, yes, my husband's friend sold his house before he relocated to the UK with his family, and they are a family of 6. Why am I saying this, guys? I think because of how the election turned out in Nigeria, a lot of people are thinking of relocating to the UK this year or next year. But I'm telling you that you don't need to sell your property just because you want to relocate to the UK with your family. Now, let me use a scenario, okay? I came into this country last year, October 6th. And ever since then, guys, it has been a roller coaster. Things have been up and down. I'm not even going to lie to you. At some point, guys, things were very rough, especially from the beginning. After 1 month, 2 months, it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy. Even getting an apartment is a marathon. I'm serious about this because nobody even wants to give you a house because you don't have any past history, you are not working, you can't even show any pay slip. So why should they give you a house? And I keep on wondering if you people will not give international students house when they come to your country, why do you not give them admission to come and study in the UK? Where do you expect them to stay? Because they equally said you can come with your dependent. Are they going to stay in the school hostel? So I really don't know what is happening in the UK because getting an apartment, oh my God, it's something else. So guys, if you want to come into the UK with your family, or you want to come alone, or just with your spouse, or with your kids, please, I'm begging you guys, please, I'm begging you guys, make sure you plan your travel so that you will not come to the UK and end up being disappointed. Or so that you will not come into the UK and start suffering your little kids and your wife. Because so far they, so far they, I'm telling you, I've been there. So I know what I'm talking about. So far, and even my own case was even better because I had a sister-in-law that actually accommodated us for like 1 month before we found our own place. But even at that, guys, it wasn't easy. So just imagine I'm talking to you that want to relocate to the UK, and maybe you don't even have a friend, not to talk of any family member here, and you want to relocate to the UK. So you see what I'm talking about, guys? So guys, when I say do not sell your house, do not sell your house just because you want to Japa to the UK. Is because UK, yeah, you will work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And you won't even be able to buy that house back. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you the truth, because the system here, it works. Like, I think the government kind of controlled you. They control you, and they kind of they've planned everything out, like how much you should be able to make in a month. Like, you cannot even earn more than that. I'm serious. If you see any of your friend or any of your family members that have houses in Nigeria and they live here in the UK, please ask questions very well. Maybe they have business back home fetching them money that they are using to buy those houses or build those houses. Or they got the money illegal. Yes, you heard me right. Because somebody that is working just the way me and my husband, we are working in this UK, you cannot afford to buy 80 million naira house, 100 million naira house, 60 million naira house, even 50 million, even 30 million naira house. Guys, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying people, they don't make genuine money to actually buy house in Nigeria. What I'm saying is that the chances are very slim because some people are really very lucky. But the truth of the matter is that not all of us that are coming to the UK to study are lucky. This finger is not equal. So some people, they came into the UK, they had it smoothly. Even some people, I know of someone that came into the UK with her family. She doesn't even have anybody here. She doesn't know any friend. She came before me and everything went on smoothly for her. She got an apartment very early, as in without any stress. Like, she was just lucky. So if somebody like that, you are reaching out to somebody like that and she's telling you her own story, you go dey sweet for a year, and then when you come, you will come know for yourself, and then you start asking yourself questions that this my friend is wicked, or did she lie to me? Did she actually lie to me? She didn't lie to you. She didn't. It's just that our destinies are different, and All fingers are not equal. It's easy for some, but it's not easy for others. But I can bet you that majority of people that come into the UK go through this same stress. I'm telling you. So please, do not even think of selling your house. To come into the UK, because honestly speaking, you are going to regret it. My husband's friend is regretting it now. You cannot buy that house back. The only way you can actually buy that house back is after you have spent years in the UK, and depending on how fast you are, if you are on a faster lane to success, then you will get there on time. And if you are the type that, or it's not even about the time, this time around is based on luck and God, guys. If you are lucky enough to meet the right people that will show you the road, that will lead you to the right path, then maybe you can make it early. But sometimes it usually take people like 10 to 15 years before they can actually gather that huge amount of money to be able to buy a house or build a house in Nigeria. And another thing that I will beg you people is that, please, my brothers and my sisters, make sure you plan your journey very well. Japa is not for the faint-hearted. Japa is only for the strong. I'm telling you, it's not easy, guys. From the day that you made up your mind that you want to travel to the UK with your family or travel alone to this UK that we are, from that day, the stress will just start up with you straight up. It doesn't even wait for you to get to the UK before the stress will start with you. It will start with you right from Nigeria till you get to the UK, and it will be more frustrated when you get to the UK. I'm not praying for you people that you people will come here and suffer. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I know some people will come into my comment section and say whatever thing that they want to say, but I'm actually giving you my own opinion based on my experience and other people's experience, okay? So you see this UK of a thing, plan it very well. If you know you don't have enough money now, please pause, hold on, because they're not they pursue you for Nigeria when you did. I know that Nigeria is really very difficult at this time. It's extremely, I know it's even worse than when I left the country, okay? And I know things are very, very expensive, and things are not even getting better. Rather, they are getting worse every day. But honestly speaking, guys, even here in the UK, when I came, my sister-in-law told me that last year, before we came, things were cheaper. But now, prices are rising every day. Even me that came just last year here, some of the things I bought last year, they've increased the money. So I think this thing is a thing of global whatsoever. It's everywhere. It's not just in Nigeria, okay? But the difference is that here in the UK, you can still work and pay your bills, okay? So right now, guys, I would still love to talk about bills. Bills. So I hear this a lot of people send me DMs on my Instagram telling me that I should tell them how UK life is and how they'll be able to cope with their family, how they'll be able to manage, how they'll be able to work and pay their bills. And I've also watched some videos, people lamenting, oh my God, I want to leave the UK, the bills are too much, blah, blah, and blah. So, let's say, take for instance, guys, I live in the UK, you live in Nigeria. I pay my bills. Don't you pay your bills in Nigeria? Don't you? The only difference is that when I was in Nigeria, we have our own house and we don't pay yearly for house rent, okay? But if you think about it the other way around, not be money we take by the house. So you see, it's the same bills and bills. If you don't pay monthly because you own a house, you also use huge amount of money in buying the house. Do not forget that. Do not forget that, guys. So when people talk about bill and bills, don't you pay bills if you know you live in Nigeria and you don't pay bills at all? Please just comment below my comment section and state how you survive as a human being in Nigeria without paying bills? I would love to know. Honestly speaking, I would love to know. So here in the UK, I pay my light bill, I pay my water bill, and then I pay my house rent. And most people, yeah, majority of the people, they also pay for gas bill. So but my apartment, the gas bill, it comes with a light bill, okay? So my gas uses lights. So if we pay for light bill, that means we've paid for our gas bill as well. And my gas bill, I say my gas bill, sorry, my water bill is £30 in a month. And then my house rent is £900 in a month. And then my light bill, you can actually manage the light bill depending on your kind of meter. I don't know. There's something they call pay as you go and all of that. I don't even know the name of our own, but there's a meter. So you just buy it and then you enter it in the meter. So guys, sometimes we use £50. The highest we've used is £50 in a month, and that's because we have two fridge. Okay, when we came in, we met one fridge, and then we bought another deep freezer to be storing our food stuff. So we have two freezer, and I think that thing is really eating up our bills, because sometimes if we want to manage it, we've tried it severally, we will kind of make the other freezer to run throughout the day, and then we'll off it at night, and when it's morning we'll on it back. And throughout those times that we tried it, guys, we paid about £30 a month. So you can actually manage your bills, your light bills, okay? So I don't know what you people are saying about the bills in the UK. Now that you, now this, so now that. So don't you pay for NEPA bill in Nigeria? Don't you? The NEPA bill that you even pay for, they don't even give you light. Sometimes you will not even see the light, and you paid for it monthly. So guys, there are other bills that you pay. You pay your rent bill, even if it's yearly. I know, I understand that Nigeria own is yearly, while here in the UK is monthly. But the truth is that you can as well work and pay those bills, because they pay you weekly, okay? So there are sometimes that you earn, some people earn £500 in a week. Some people earn £600 in a week. Some people earn even up to £700 or £800 in a week. And some people even do two jobs. That means £500 times 2, you are getting £1,000 in a week. That is about £4,000 in a month. Then how much is your bill, guys? Maybe you live in a 2-bedroom apartment or 3-bedroom apartment. So 2-bedroom apartment minimum is 12 and the 3-bedroom apartment is 15. Okay, so if you should calculate your bill money, you will see that you still have some money, but not enough for you to save, because you need to, if you have kids, you need to care for your kids, you need to take good care of yourself, you need to buy clothes and all of that, okay? Another thing I would love to talk about is you saving up 6 months rent before relocating to the UK. This one is very, very important, guys. Don't even overlook it at all. Make sure you have your 6 months rent before relocating to the UK. Reason being that you don't even know how your journey is going to be, okay? You might relocate to the UK, you might be so lucky, and then you met with somebody that is ready to, it usually is very difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to give you hope. It's very difficult, but yes, it's possible. It's possible, guys. So you can just meet somebody, a landlord, a very good landlord, that would agree to take 1 month from you with a guarantor. That means if you know somebody in the UK that you can use as your guarantor, just approach that person. And if you are lucky enough, you could rent an apartment and not pay 6 months ahead, okay? But most of the time, guys, international students, they usually come here and pay 6 months. So please, to avoid story that touch, make sure you have your 6 months rent. Plan very well. In fact, plan ahead. Plan everything. Make sure you come with money. If you are coming with family, come with money, plenty of money, okay? And if you don't have plenty of money to come with, guys, I would advise the main applicant who is a student to come first. Then after 1 or 2 months, the other people can join him or her in the UK. I think that would be better, because by then you must have gotten an apartment, maybe a school hostel or a shared apartment. Then from there you start working, and after you've gotten your details, maybe for 2 or 3 months, and maybe you've known 1 or 2 persons. And church is really very good, guys. When you come, make sure you go to your church and go and meet the head pastor, and then introduce yourself to them. And if you are in need of any help, guys, tell them church, they usually help a lot. They can help you with guarantor, standing as a guarantor for you. They can even help you as far as even renting an apartment for you, maybe with their details or something, okay? They might even help you, giving you a job, okay? So it's very, very good that you go to the church to introduce yourself whenever you arrive UK. Another thing I would advise anybody coming into the UK to do is that once you arrive the UK, there is what they call city center in any of the cities here in the UK, okay? So once you go to the city centers, they usually have banks and offices in city center. Just make sure you look very well. Anywhere you see any agency, walk into their office and tell them you are looking for a job. Then they will ask you to fill out some forms. Maybe they will ask you for your proof of work, which is your BRP, and give it to them, photocopy it. And most of the times they usually call you for work that same day or the next day or even that week, okay? It is faster than you going online to search for jobs, guys. I'm not saying searching for jobs online is bad. You actually need to do that as well, because on a long run, they are still going to contact you after some months or after some weeks, okay? This happened to me, guys. Last year when I came into the country, I went online and I was applying for jobs. Oh my God, if you see the way I was applying for jobs, in a day, I can actually apply to more than 10 jobs in a day. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, I wasn't getting the result, guys. And upon the job said no experience. I wasn't even going for any big job, guys. I was going for any job that says no experience, but still they won't call me back. And I was wondering what was happening. Maybe something was wrong with my CV and all of that. So a friend of mine told me that I should go to my city center and look for agency offices that they will give me jobs. So I went there. I went to their office and then I told them that I'm looking for a job. And that was it, guys. I filled the form. They photocopied my BRP and then they gave me back my original BRP. That same day, that night, they gave me shifts. I started working. In case you want to know the agency, is Quest Employment. They are located in almost all the cities here in the UK. Quest Employment. That was how I started working in the UK. So guys, if you don't want to waste all the time at home searching for jobs upon jobs that they will not call you for, you better do just that, and trust me, they will call you for a job, okay? But do not neglect the online application. Is good as well. Make sure you also apply for jobs online. Who knows, you might just be lucky to get one. And even if you don't get anyone, do not worry, they are still going to reach out to you when they need your services, okay? Because I can remember I applied for a particular job last year October when I just came into the country, and can you imagine that it was just about 3 weeks ago that they contacted me, and so I should upload all my documents, which I did, guys. And very soon I'm going to start working with them, okay? So it helps as well. It's not as if it doesn't help. You should be very careful of who you give your money to, just because you want to relocate to the UK, so that they will not mess with your money. Even here in the UK, guys, it is happening, no? People are collecting people's money, and it's Nigerians that are doing this, because a proper white man will not do that, okay? A proper white man will never do that. They will never eat your money, okay? So guys, please make sure you know who you are giving your money to. Ensure that you put it in a trustworthy person's hand, okay? So guys, these are my humble advice for anybody who wants to relocate from Africa to the UK. Okay, make sure you put everything that I've said in this video into consideration, and make sure you work according to them for a smooth relocation. Okay, so guys, thank you guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you love this video, please give us a thumbs up, also like, comment and share, and please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, that red subscribe button that says subscribe. Hit it and join the family. Okay, thank you very much guys. I love you guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.